All right, so this video will also be uploaded on YouTube. You will get a raw copy of this video on YouTube with 3840 by 1080 upscale to 4K 60. So I'm gonna play this video. This is something that I recorded in ultra wide resolution, and the thing is, if you love games like PUBG, Fortnite, Black Ops, Battlefield, and then if you like simulations, this is honestly the best monitor for that, because when you're playing games like Battlefield, as you will see right now, you get so much real estate. You see everything. And here, I'm going to show you in a minute. Look at that real estate. You see everything, man. Everything that's there, you see it perfectly. Just look how much you see around you. Like when you're driving this tank, you know, everything, it's perfectly visible to you on the right and on the left. You don't even have to use the mouse to look left and right, to strive left and right. You see everything the way it should be. Here, maybe I can move my camera a little bit more like this so you guys can see a little bit better. So keep in mind, you know, this monitor, it's really for those of you who like game a lot on PC. If you're a PC gamer and you got a lot of games and you play Battlefield, you play even Forza. If you play Forza, you'll get a much better view. If you're somebody who plays Fortnite, PUBG, Battlefield, Call of Duty, Black Ops, you know, even World of Warcraft, I mean, you're going to have just so much real estate. You've seen me do FIFA. You've seen how much real estate you get in FIFA. You see all the players from one end to the stadium to the other side of to the other end, from one end to the other end of the stadium. From, you know, north to south, you see everything. And that's what you get with this monitor. You get all that real estate. So when you're playing a multiplayer, if there's somebody hiding there, you're going to see him. If somebody hiding over here, you're going to see him. But this looks much, much better in person, you know. If you're somebody who's playing simulations, right? If you are someone who plays a lot of simulations, like racing simulations, iRacing, NASCAR, Formula One, flight simulators like X-Plane 11, DCS, F14, F18, all these simulator games, Euro Truck, American Truck, Fern Bus, train simulators, you name it, man. All of these simulators and first-person shooter games, you are going to benefit greatly from this monitor. Even when you play Madden, I was playing Madden the other day on this thing, and it just looked beautiful. I played FIFA. You've seen that video with FIFA. It looked beautiful. Now, I don't like to compare monitors to televisions, because televisions, it's something you use every day for all the purposes, for video games, for movies, for TV shows, for cable, documentaries, etc., 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 etc. You use it for everyday use. So it's really difficult for me to compare monitors, especially ultra-wide monitors, for to compare them with televisions. Now, this is a Qled. Now, the one thing that this ultra widescreen monitor by Samsung has, it's not just that it's wide. It's not just that it has that extra width, that wideness. It's not just that. It's also the color gamut. The quantum dot color that's implemented here on this monitor blows all the other monitors that I have away in terms of color. In terms of black digital levels, you have black digital level adjustments. You can adjust your black digital levels. That's another thing that this monitor does well. and you can adjust your black digital levels. I have my black digital levels at 13, I think. Here, let me check. I'll actually check this for you right now. Let me go over here. Let me see. I have my FreeSync on, 144 hertz, and my black equalizer, you can see it's right there. It's the 13. I keep it on 13. So, you know, and then of course you get the 144 hertz refresh rate. You get a FreeSync. You can choose between standard and ultimate FreeSync. So, you know, there's a lot to like about this monitor. Just beside it being super wide, 32 by 9. Like I said, you get a really good color accuracy here. The only thing that sucks is obviously the HDR. It's useless here because this is only 350 nits, so it's not bright enough for HDR. But that 350 nits, it's bright enough for somebody who's going to be sitting not even half a feet away from this monitor. So you don't really need that peak brightness to be blasting onto you. It has a really nice contrast ratio, and it's super fast. You know, you have to remember, you're playing on a big, gigantic monitor, and it's super fast, you know. So, I think, what's his name? Lou from Unbox Therapy, he did a review on this monitor, and he said, you know, this monitor is really great, and I agree. I mean, listen, yes, it is expensive, but you get what you pay for, you know. But then again, for whom is this? This is really for somebody like me who wants to do comparisons between PlayStation and Xbox One X, because I can do 4K on this side, 4K on that side, and I can do a comparison between two different games, and I can have split screens from left to right, and I can do a comparison. This is also for somebody like me who has simulators, who uses a lot of simulation games. Like right here, you see I got my racing wheel, I got my other controller stick here for flight simulators. So this is really for somebody like me who does a lot of simulations. And of course for live streaming. You guys know I do a lot of live streams. Tomorrow I'm going to do a Q&A. And for me, this is perfect. I can see what my bitrate is. I can see the comments. I can see other things. You know, I can check on some other stuff if I want to look something up. You know, there's a lot of benefit of just gaming. You know, yeah, this is a gaming monitor, but there's more to it than just being a gaming monitor. You know, this is what I'm trying to come across the point. You know, there's more to this monitor than just being a gaming monitor. And it really looks great, man. Wait till you guys see the raw copy of this. I'm gonna upload this raw copy tomorrow morning. You guys will see it. It is hard for you to see it through a camera, guys. You know, it's like Vincent Tio says, it's difficult for me to show you through camera how beautiful this monitor looks. And it should look beautiful because it's a Qled. This is a Qled panel. Okay? It's a 49-inch extra wide Qled monitor. It's a QLED monitor. It has quantum dots. Therefore, it's going to look good in color. Black, it has a local dimming. People say, are you sure it has a local dimming? Here, let me show it to you. Right here. It has local dimming. Let me show you. It should be right here. Let me go to system. There's local dimming right there. I have my local dimming on automatic, but you can adjust the local dimming if you want. It even has a local dimming. So, you know, there's more to it than just, I mean, look at this detail, man. Look at all this detail. I didn't even have to move my mouse to look left and right, to strife left and right. Everything was visible to me. If there was enemy there, I can see it. the visibility that you get here, it's so much better, man, on this monitor. But then again, you know, look how far away I am right now, and still, look how large that thing is. You know, this is something you have to see in person. To truly appreciate this monitor, you got to see it in person. I'm just here to give you my opinions and thoughts, you know, and I think I've done a pretty good job so far giving you guys as much as possible feedback on this monitor. And that's what I do with every product on my channel, whether it's Qled, whether it's OLED, whether it's this, whether it's projector. I spend a lot of time on a lot of these products that I own. Yes, and the RTX, it's real-time ray tracing. It's turned on here, and it looks beautiful, man. Again, I'm you know, this is only 1080p I'm recording right now, so you really, it's really difficult for you to see just how smooth this is. Just how fast and smooth this is. Even if I was using a high-end camera, dude, you still wouldn't be able to see just like how good this is in person. Just how smooth and fast it is. Smoothness, fastness, fast. Maybe that's the new word I just put out there, fastness. And that's what you want. That's what you want in gaming. Then I had somebody tell me earlier today, this is not a gaming monitor. I'm like, dude, why do I even bother with you? Like, why do I even bother with you? So I just blocked him. Like, dude, seriously, don't waste my time. Clearly, this is a gaming monitor, but it can do other things as well. Jesus, man. Some people, man, what are you going to do? And then they wonder why I have to block them. Because, dude, I don't have time. I don't have time for your nonsense. Why don't you do some research before you start opening your mouth and saying some stupid stuff? You know. Some people never learn, man. That's why I blocked them. It's just like, I don't have time for you. I just don't have time for you, man. That's it. Your ass is blocked. Moving on. Look how beautiful that looks, man. And look at that real estate, man. Like, everything that you can see here from left to right. Look how beautiful that fire looks. And the color here is just top notch, man. And of course, real-time ray tracing adds to this. So you don't want to use HDR. Listen, if you're buying this monitor for HDR, don't do it. Even the BenQ HDR monitors, like, it's okay. The HDR on the monitors is not good unless you got a 1000 nits HDR monitor or 870 nits, even 780 nits. If you can get that kind of HDR monitor, then go ahead with it. But trust me, you're not going to miss HDR here because you already got the good contrast ratio. You already have a black level adjustment. You already have local dimming. So you're going to be pretty much set here with the color, black digital levels, and the contrast ratio. And of course, just pure performance you're going to get on this monitor. There, you can see it just looks great. It is really difficult to film this monitor, man, because to truly give you just the sheer size how big this thing is, I have seen people use 2 of these. And I'm like, dude, are you ridiculous? Like, 2 of these, that's 100-inch, like 63 by 9 or something, or 64 by 9, I don't know. Some ridiculous ratio. So if you have a really good PC, if you got a really good beefy PC, even if you have 1070, 1080, you're going to be fine with this. Now, it would be best that you have RTX 2070 or 2080 on it. But 1070, 1080 will do just fine. I would have 2070 or 2080 just not to worry about the performance, you know, just to have everything run smooth. Well, there you go, guys. Like I said, I think I've done more than enough on this monitor. And remember, guys, I'm not a salesman. I'm not here to tell you what to buy. And I'm going to talk about that on my live stream tomorrow in the afternoon. I'm just here to give you my opinions and thoughts. You know, to truly appreciate this monitor, you have to see it in action. You have to see it in person. You know, this video is not going to do it justice. Nothing's going to do it justice here for you. But you got to ask yourself one question. Are you really playing a lot of these games like this? Are you really playing Battlefield, Call of Duty? Are you playing flight simulators, truck simulators, bus simulators, etc., 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 train simulators? If you're not playing any of those, then I don't see any purpose of you getting this monitor. But if you are, then I think you're going to benefit greatly. So it's really this is a personal preference monitor, you know. So there you have it, guys. Like I said, I cannot say go and pick this up, nor can I say don't pick it up. All I can tell you is that every person has a different taste. Every person has different needs. This satisfies my needs, but just because it fits my needs doesn't mean that it's going to fit your needs. So you need to find out what your needs are and what you need and what you're looking for. So as you can see, everything's running fast and smooth, no issues, just the way it should be. Here, maybe I can give it to you from a different angle like this, so you guys can see it like this. And the curvature definitely helps. You know, this curvature definitely helps. And I think that's another caveat right there. All right, so there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoy this video. And I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to upload this copy of this video on the YouTube so you guys can see it for yourself. For those of you who have surround monitors, you'll be able to see this perfectly. For those of you who don't, you'll get some idea through a widescreen, wide ratio as to how this might look. So tomorrow we're going to do a Q&A. All right, so there you have it. Thank you for watching, guys. I appreciate it.